Hey there, welcome to Eating Enlightenment. And if you're following this channel, then you'll notice that I'm not wearing a yellow shirt. If you're new to the channel, pretty much every one of my other videos I've been wearing this yellow shirt. And why yellow? Why this shirt? Well, yellow eating enlightenment, light eating enlightenment. Light is yellow. That was my kind of way to brand myself. But I'm trying something new today. I'm just going to be showing you me preparing a meal. And the topic today is salt. There's a link to an in-depth article down below about salt, the evolution of salt, and really what do salt cravings mean. And this video today, not the article down below, but the video is I'm just going to be showing you my breakfast. I'm going to be looking at the amount of salt, and I'm just going to be giving kind of a live commentary, a more casual look about what the hell do I eat, and just some offhand, just me. So let's get started. We have here, so here's my breakfast. We got whole grain, so I'm making oatmeal. We got whole grain oats. Now notice the 100% whole wheat. When it says 100%, you know it's the best type. Now something interesting here for sodium. I don't know if you can read that, but sodium is 0%. This has 5 grams of protein, 0% added sugars, dietary fiber 4 grams. Like, guys, oatmeal, especially the 100% whole grain, it's so good. Like, if you're looking for a healthy food, superfood, whatever, get oatmeal. Incorporate it into your meals like once per day. I do it once per day. I like it. You'll see the rest of my meal. Don't get those sugary packets. You know those packets where you tear them and they're like filled with sugar and stuff? Don't do that. Although, we're going to be adding a little bit of honey later. You'll see. Speaking of honey, there is no sodium in this. And about salt, so I got a message from someone, and by the way, I've already poured the oatmeal into the bowl, and it's already going. So I'm just going to stick this in the microwave for a minute, and I'll keep on talking about the other stuff that we got going on. I'm actually going to put it in the microwave for 75 seconds, 80 seconds. I just know that works best for me. But a useful tip, though, too, is this says to microwave it for like 3 minutes. What does it even say? 5 minutes or 3 minutes microwave. I'm doing 80 seconds, so you don't need to go that long. But experiment for yourself. How the hell did I figure out 80 seconds was the right way for my microwave to work? I experimented. Like, so much of food is about having a mindset of experimentation, where you're going to find foods that are healthy. You're going to find foods that taste good. You're going to find foods that make you feel good. But you gotta experiment to get to that point. So what else is going in the oatmeal? We got mixed nuts. Now, there's other nuts that are a little bit cheaper at Safeway. This doesn't have peanuts. I hate it when the peanuts take up half the jar and I don't get any of the walnuts. So I finally figured out some that aren't too salty. These do say roasted and salted, but from a sodium perspective, yeah, they have a lot of salt actually. So an ounce, which is about that much, an ounce has 5% of my daily values. I'm not worried about it too much. Listen, these were around 10,000 years ago. If you've been following the channel, you know that I'm a big fan of eating foods that have been around 10,000 years ago, where you know where they come from. This is what I mean by real food. Like, if you have a bag of potato chips, where did that come from? Do you know how they're made? Like, what plant did a potato chip come from? The potato chip plant? It didn't come from anywhere. So, know where your food comes from. We know nuts are from nature. All right, monologue over. Let's get out the oatmeal. I can start to smell it. Good. So if you look at the texture, it's pretty good. I'm just gonna stick my finger around there. Hot. It's hot, but it's like kind of thick. You know, it's not too like watery. My personal preferences. All right, so check how much I'm gonna add. Check how much I'm gonna add. Look at. Like, that's a lot of nuts. Most people are surprised. You're adding so many nuts. Isn't that gonna make you fat? Yeah, but I'm only gonna eat twice a day. Today I'm thinking about only eating 2 meals a day. How do I know I'm only gonna eat 2 meals? I'm just good with my food stuff by now. But I know from experimentation, coming back to experimentation, I know from doing experiments that this will keep me full for 5 hours maybe. This amount of fat, this amount of good fat is gonna keep me full for a long time. So instead of eating these bags of chips or snacking, going to work and having a donut, having, all this stuff, it's going to keep me full. And I'll eat less overall. That's the key. Because everyone wants to lose weight. But if you try to lose weight, it's going to probably backfire on you. That's the whole point of eating enlightenment. You gotta think differently about weight loss. If you're trying to lose weight, it's probably going to backfire on you. You're probably going to be miserable. But if you focus on eating healthy, if you focus on enjoying your food, if you focus on making your food feel good and fill you up, and if you focus basically on happiness and feeling light and feeling lighter, like what makes you feel good, if you focus on that, you're going to be happier, you're going to have more energy, you're going to be healthier. That's what I help people do. And hell, the weight might come off too, but that's not the point. And it's a paradox. It's a weird paradox where you focus on happiness, and that's the goal, and maybe some weight comes off. And I say maybe. Is it worth it? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. But okay, back to the meal. I do the Greek yogurt. We all know Greek yogurt's good. If you don't, now you know. Greek yogurt is good. Not a lot of sodium in here. We got 4%. This is per 8 ounces, so I'll probably, and there's only 4 servings in a container this big, so about this much yogurt, which is a lot of yogurt, the entire bottom. That's hardly any sodium. So Greek yogurt, really, really good. I have a lot of this per day. A lot of protein, a lot of good fat. Just so good. So let me get a spoon. Let's dollop some yogurt out. All right, let's make sure you can see. Okay, you can see. All right, so I'm gonna do a lot of yogurt. Boom. And boom. That's a good amount. I'll do a little bit more because I really like this stuff. Yeah. So, what was I saying? I'm blanking out what I'm supposed to be saying. But hey, whatever. So sodium. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The reason I want to show you this breakfast too is because if you're having salt cravings, if you're having sodium attacks, or you constantly are eating salty things, a big culprit, a big reason for that is you're not eating enough of the good stuff. So there's this phenomenon, it's called a nutrient deficiency. And if you aren't eating good stuff, you're eating like crap. Like if you had this crappy oatmeal, imagine on the surface, right? Imagine you have one of those rip-off oatmeal bags where you just pour it in, you microwave it, done. It comes with sugar, it comes with raisins in it. Oh, I gotta get raisins over there too, don't let me forget. It comes with raisins versus this bowl of oatmeal. If you have this bowl of oatmeal, like 5 hours later, 4 hours later, you're still going to be pretty good. You're not going to be super hungry. If you have that crappy bowl of oatmeal, about 3 hours later, you're going to start to feel, oh, you need to eat something. Now, this is unprocessed stuff. 100% whole wheat, Greek yogurt, full fat, mixed nuts. It's unprocessed. When you get unprocessed foods, the nutrients are there. You get all the good fibers and everything like that. So when you have the processed foods, you don't get those good nutrients. You're lacking the nutrients. Now your body then gives you a signal. Your body will say, hey, you're missing those nutrients. You're missing them. You need to go get them. Go get the fiber. Go get the nutrients. The problem is most people don't have enough body awareness to understand their body. So their body's giving them a message. But the person doesn't have enough training and they misinterpret the message. Maybe they're stressed out. This happens so much of the time. You're stressed or you lack sleep. So you get this signal from your body. It's like a wave, a brain wave, right? And then your brain is it's sleepy or stressed or you don't have enough training to. That's what I do. I help people train to connect to their body, to understand their body, by the way. But you don't have enough training to listen to your body, and your body's telling you to eat this oatmeal, but you are hearing the craving for salt. You are misinterpreting the craving for salt. You hear this craving in your body, and salty chips and all these different things, they temporarily, keyword, they temporarily, neutralize the craving. They temporarily mask the craving. You get this burst of salt, and it makes your food taste so flavorful. It distracts you from the craving your body wants. So you eat the salt, the craving goes away, your brain thinks, oh my God, I've solved the craving. Yay, I can go on working. You go on working, but then a few hours later, you're hungry again. And your brain remembers, oh, I just need to have salt. I'll feel better if I have salt. So then you have more salt. But never are you really getting the underlying nutrients your body needs. You're in a weird state of sleep deprivation, stress, and you're not hearing your body signals correctly. So this causes this cycle to go on and on and on and on. How do we break it? We start to eat real food. We start to notice that that emotionally it makes us full longer. So let me know if you have any questions as well. I'm gonna go grab the raisins. I'm gonna drag this camera over. All right. Boom. Let's see how much sodium these have. Oh, 0%. All right, we're good. All right, now these next two things, the raisins and honey. I add some. Oh, let me show you how much I'm adding to. A good amount. If you can see that. It's about that much. And honey. Oh, I love my honey. All right. Oh, it's really hard to pour honey and see if you guys are able to see it. I apologize. I think I just didn't do the honey part. Right? You maybe didn't see me pour it. Anyways, so that's my breakfast. Got a big bowl of oatmeal. Talk about sodium. Remember, there's an article down below. If you want more info on sodium, click on that article and read it. The next thing, I'm just going to be doing coffee. As a yoga teacher, I get all these people sometimes asking me, oh, do you drink coffee? Do you eat meat? Blah, blah, blah. Here's my answer. And what I will be adding to the Coffee is creamer. Yep, super yoga right there. This has 0 sodium. We're just focusing on sodium today, not sugar. But suppose that's it. I guess I'll just end by if you're struggling with food, where's your experimentation mindset? Because if you're struggling with food and you don't have an experimentation mindset, you're gonna be screwed up. I know you've been on diets before. I know you've tried these different plans. Plans are different than experimentation. They're way different. So if you've gone through all the plans and you're very frustrated with your body, I'm going to ask you to experiment. I'm going to ask you to take like 6 months to a year, really, a long time, to adopt an experimenter's mindset where you experiment with food and notice how it makes you feel. Because anything other than that is someone else's wisdom. Someone else is just telling you what to eat, and it never works. So anyways, that's my wisdom today. Comment below, let me know your thoughts, and check out the article. Peace.